Good day, friends. I just thought I would do a quick video on the Amfi data that came out yesterday, largely around the equity and the hybrid space. As you must have seen from the newspaper headlines, there's been about a 9,000 crore drop in the net inflows in the pure equity segment. So I thought I'll analyze this a bit more to see what exactly caused this and how do we read this data. So first of all, yes, there has been a drop in the net inflows, but if you do the analysis of the data, you will see that it mainly contributed by the sectoral funds, which I think there was a lot of NFOs in the previous month, and so the month on month there has been a drop in the sectoral funds. But there's no denying the fact that across the space, across equity and hybrids, there have been lesser flows this month in gross and in net terms. And the main reason I would say there is two things. One is that it was a very holiday-laden month. There was Independence Day holiday and the Vinayak Chaturthi related holidays. So because of that, less number of working days was there. Right. The second aspect, of course, is that there's been some reallocation among segments by the customers. So I think if you see there, apart from the sectoral piece that I mentioned, there have been positive inflows in large cap and in ETFs. So clearly people are shifted towards a more safety angle, though this does not reflect in the hybrid category, where across the category with this balanced advantage or multi-asset, there have been negative flows. So to that extent, then, yes, does this reflect a worry is what I wanted to say. I don't think so at all, because you see the previous 3 months, right? Last month was 42 versus 33 this month for pure equity, but the previous 3 months were around 25,000 crores and 19,000 crores average. So clearly it is just the one-off NFO effect and the holiday effect which has caused this whole reduction. So what are the things which have seen positive? Like I mentioned, large caps have seen positive and ETFs have seen positive. Gold ETFs, again, continuing rise in gold prices is attracting customers to that. That has been positive, and to some extent, I think the mid cap and the flexi cap were a little bit flat. So they didn't see a negative. Negatives were sectoral, small cap funds, multi-asset funds, equity savings funds. So across the category, there has been some kind of a sectoral reallocation across the cap curve by the customers. So net to summarize, then, if you look at it from an equity plus hybrid plus the ETFs and passive segment, right? If you look at the month-on-month data, there has been a 9,000 crore drop from about 55,000 odd crores to about 45,000 crores. And this drop, right, I'm saying that it's not a real concern, because next month I would expect it to come back. The good news is that SIP book has been strong and flat at the same thing, and I leave you the figure that finally 46,000 crores of fresh money has been given to the stock market by MFDs, advisors and investors. So Atmanirbhar Bharat in investment is working. Thank you.